So what we're going to have on this evening call is how do you achieve your next level? And obviously, your next level is determined by your goals. You see me here, by the way, with my knees, showing that we have muscles. The reason why I have chosen this picture is basically you might be here because you still have personal goals for your own shape, and you probably have goals for your business. So both is important, basically. And this is what I want to go through with you in the next couple of minutes. So, there's my next slide. Yeah. So basically you look at what is your next level. Doesn't matter where you are right now, you have a goal for your health, for your shape. There's always a next level we can achieve. If it is more energy, if it is improving your muscles, if it is improving your body fat percentage, this is always my goal. I'm always on a journey to get my body fat percentage a little bit lower and get it controlled. So whatever your goal is regarding your health and your shape, just write it down. It's very, very important. But also, what is your next level for your business? And this is obviously something which is for some people a little bit more difficult to nail down, basically. And you might have different goals for your business. Either you're clear about the marketing plan and you know the marketing plan level you want to achieve, or you are clear about the income you want to have. So it's either or, but it's related to your life. A lot of people say, I want to help people when I ask them about the goals. That's beautiful. So, but there is more why you became a Herbalife member, because you heard also the incomes. So don't be shy to put your name down that you want to achieve a certain level of the marketing plan, or to put your name down for a certain amount of income. And this is where I see people struggling, because sometimes we just don't allow ourselves to think big, to dream big. But if you're not clear about your goals, what you want to achieve, you will probably run around from left to right, but not going forward into a direction. So in order to go into a clear direction, you need to have a clear goal for your shape and for your business. And then you can track all the time. Are you on track? Are you off track? You can ask your mentor. And your mentor, you need a mentor in the business and also for your private results like health and shape. This is like you have maybe a financial consultant, you have maybe insurance consultant. So you have specialists in different fields in life who help you to understand what you don't understand and you don't want to put completely your mind to it. And the same you have in our business and in our product results. There must be all the time a mentor where you can fully trust and say, hey, I'm not going further from here. What's happening? Please shake me up, give me the right direction again. We lose it sometimes. Yeah, in the beginning, we might be super successful. All of a sudden, we stuck a little bit. And this is where we need a mentor, somebody we can rely on, trust, and can say, and this person can change and vary from time to time because we grow. When you grow in your personality, when you do personal development, you grow. Your sponsor might be right for a certain time and then you need another mentor, and that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that because it's your life and you develop yourself, and this is not that we love each other more or less. This is just fair enough because you go for your goals. It's almost like you look at top athletes. Let's take Cristiano Ronaldo. He's looking for the coach in each field for his nutrition, for his sports performance, for his physiotherapy, that his joints always work well. He looks for a specialist in each field that he gets simply the very best results. And the same you need to look, and that happens just so. Never think you must always rely on one person. So for your health, when you're clear about your health and shape goals, then obviously you want to know which products am I using? Are these the right products, or could I use another product which can help me to improve even more? Do I follow the right meal plan still? Because let me make an example now. When you have lost already 20 kilo and now you're getting more sporty, you need another meal plan than in the very beginning when you started to lose 20 kilo. When you started in the beginning to walk around the block as an exercise, but now you're 20 kilos lighter and you want to get a six-pack, then you need a different exercise plan. Then walking with the dog around the block is not enough anymore. And this is how you want to adjust all the time. Then I said it earlier on, who is your accountability partner? Do you have a buddy where you can make yourself accountable? Because that helps often the most, yeah? So it's so easy to decide for ourselves, wow, from tomorrow on, every single day I go for my jog. And you know what? Tomorrow comes and you think, oh, I think I start tomorrow. And then tomorrow comes and you think you start tomorrow. You know exactly what I mean. We are brilliant in postponing all the time. So if you know you are somebody who does easily find excuses, you need to look for yourself for an accountability partner. An accountability partner where you can say, hey, you want to lose weight. Are you serious about that one? And this can be your client. This can be your sponsor. This can be a buddy from the team where you say, hey, are you serious? I'm serious. I need an accountability partner. Come, we make ourselves accountable. We weigh and measure every single Monday. We meet and measure and we kick us in our to get going. Yeah? So find an accountability partner and arrange with them how often, yeah, if this is the exercise, if this is the way in the measurements, whatever it is to make yourself accountable, and develop there your own story before and now with pictures. Follow up with pictures, your development as well. And then obviously when we look at the business side, what is your next level? What do you want to achieve? How much money do you want to earn? So when you look at the money you want to earn, it's very easy basically to find out the right marketing plan level. So when you look at a supervisor, for example, so for me, member is just the beginning stage. And senior consultant, success builder, qualified producer, please apologies to all the people at the moment who are not on a supervisor level yet. But actually, you just become a member, and senior consultant, success builder, and qualified producer is just part of the journey, because the level you want to have for sure is supervisor. On a supervisor level, and now those who dialed in from other countries, sorry, I'm just saying it now in South African Rand, but you can convert it into your currency. But the supervisor earns approximately around 3,000 Rand. If a supervisor is on a journey to qualify for active supervisor, an active supervisor earns around 5,000 Rand. A world team, around 5,000 Rand. An active world team earns around between 15 and 20,000 Rand. A global expansion team member starts earnings around about 30,000 Rand, and this can go up to 60, 70,000 Rand. Millionaire team level earns around 80,000 up to 100,000 Rand, and president team there above. So I think with these levels, you get a little bit clear about what are you aiming for. Yeah? So which level is it? Because sometimes people choose a level, but they are not clear about the income. Or sometimes people have an income in their mind. Giving you an example, I had this morning a conversation, and the person said to me, I want to become global expansion team because I want to earn 10,000 Rand. So that doesn't match together. So the work which needs to get done to global expansion team is much more than earning the 10,000 Rand. So this must match together basically your kind of activities to the marketing plan level. Does that make sense so far, or do you have any questions? All good?
All good.
Okay.
All good.
So at this stage, I ask you highly, please only listen further if you want to have more success than you had in the past. Because I go very clearly now into the different levels, what needs to be done. So it's fair enough if you want to dial out now. I'm happy, I don't have a problem, I love you as you are. But please don't feel over-challenged now when I share with you. This is really for people who have goals, who want to change something compared to the past, who really want to make 2018 not like 2016 and the years before, and even not like 2017. And even if you had already in 2017 success with Herbalife, you don't want to stuck on that success, you want to move forward from there. So everything what I share with you right now is based on, first of all, and you want to write that down, being passionate about Herbalife. So are you clear about who is Herbalife and what we do? Do you know how Herbalife actually was founded? Herbalife was founded by Mark Hughes. Mark Hughes founded the company because he has lost his mother because she was on prescribed diet pills. And she died because of worrying on a diet or she was on a diet all the time. And he decided that he does not want that any young person like he was young loses his mother because of any crazy diet. This is why Herbalife basically was founded. And this touched me when I got introduced to Herbalife to understand that Herbalife wasn't founded just to make money and just to sell some form of products which sound hip. There is a deep, sincere, emotional touch in that company. And this is why you feel a lot in Herbalife is around emotions. So never forget your emotions, why you joined Herbalife and what you discover with Herbalife. So loving our products and being in the process of improving our results on a consistent basis is really essential. Getting a minimum of 5 to 7 new customers every single month, very important. I know, Louise, this is easy for you, huh? You think just now? No problem, yeah? But what is important, Louise, how many months are you in the business?
2.
2. How many customers do you have?
9.
9 customers so far. Bravo. But now the important part, this is your second month. So you want to get your 5 to 7 customers this month, yeah? So how many new ones do you have this month?
I've got, are we talking upgrades or just brand new ones?
Brand new ones?
Brand new ones, I got 2, 4, 5.
Yeah,
5
great.
already. Fantastic. So maybe you want to go for 2 more because we say 5 to 7 new customers and the month is not done. Why not going for 10? Yeah. So every month, basically building on 5 to 7 new customers at least. And if the month is not done and there is still time left, we go for another one, we go for another because we're changing lives with that. But at least we should aim for changing 5 to 7 new customers' lives every single day. And it's not the approach, the thinking is a little bit different. If I think I want to have 5 to 7 new customers because I want to make money and I need the volume points, then you have a hard life. If you go out because you're looking for 5 to 7 new people, because you know these people are overweight. And I ask you now, Louise, because you were overweight. How did it feel for you before you started on Herbalife? How did you feel?
Depressed. Couldn't fit into your normal size clothes, so I'm a work in progress. I think it just got me down totally. So that was my motivating factor for getting into Herbalife.
May I ask how old are you, Louise?
I'm a young, very young 47.
So there's a 47-year-old lady out there who is depressed because she's overweight. So what do people usually do when they are depressed? They go sooner or later to the doctor, and you know what they get? They get antidepressant. And they get even more frustrated, and they become more fat because now they get more cravings. And things like that work on my mind consistently. This is why I can't stop to talk to people. And this is why automatically by talking to people, you get more customers when your mindset is on, there's too many people out there who are overweight. But that overweight, what makes them feel that feeling? They feel depressed, or they make another crazy diet, or they try pills, you know. This is that kind of feeling what you want to change in the people. And this is how you start to attract customers, by talking to people. The reason, I assume, one of the reasons why Louise is so highly successful is because she understands how overweight people feel. And she talks with them from the heart to the heart. So Louise said it right, she's still overweight. Sorry to say that, Louise, but I can,
no, it's fine.
I can talk open, yeah? How many kilos do you still have to lose?
Well, my personal goal weight, I'd like to lose another 30 kilos. I'm down 14, so I've still got 30 to go.
So another 30 kilos she wants to lose. So, but she has already the passion, and she has the pride to talk to people and tell them and share with them already how different she feels. So then another mindset, what we need to apply, this is looking well after your customers. So one thing is to get the customers, but really being passionate about their results and helping them every single day, motivating them, because they have their little ups and downs where they feel for the shake, then they don't feel for the shake, where they do excited the measurements, then they just don't want to do the measurements, then they drink the right amount of water. So understanding that our customers go through a little bit up and downs till we have them on track. And putting in that passion and caring about customers, yeah, this makes the real difference. Getting a minimum of 2 to 3 new members every single day, because you want to build a team. I almost want to say you want to build an army of health coaches who go out there with the same mindset. Imagine you can build an army who have the mindset of we're gonna change the world. We're gonna change the people's nutritional habits around the world. But this happens only when you have 2 to 3 new members every single day. Why? Because not every member will be as passionate as you. Some need to develop their passion first. Some are a little bit more shy. Some are a little bit more slow in learning. But when you really want to have an army where you want to move forward, then you need at least 2 to 3 people, new people per month. Being focused and having a no excuse attitude. Yes, I must say to all of you who are on the call tonight, on the 18th of December, making the time and say, and I want to move forward, I need to be on the call, I want to learn, I have pen and paper ready, I'm open, I'm listening, I drink maybe another thermo tea to be fully clear what's happening. This is basically being focused. Having a no excuse attitude is when you leave tomorrow the house, that you are prepared to talk to the next person. Having an attitude of qualifying for everything. There are so many different qualifications. So you want to understand each one and every qualification which is out there, first of all. You need to understand and want to understand how you qualify for, and you want to understand how your team, each team member can qualify for each one of the qualifications. And then you put a plan together, how do you qualify by yourself? And you want to put a plan together how each of your team members can qualify for the qualifications. And then you communicate it to your team. So the qualifications, you just want to get everything. In this regard, you just must become a little bit more like Bea. As soon as I see a qualification, I go for it. Because it's free. you know, it's something you get extra, and I like always to get extra goodies. I love it. Yeah. So when there's something for free, just go for it. But you need to have a plan for it. Don't let it happen just like, oh, I didn't know. Because when you come with, oh, I didn't know, then it's often too late to get into a qualifiers mode. And then you hassle, and then you just, you try to push volume points then. And that's not the right attitude. Yeah. But when you know the qualification and you know how many people you need, I give you now a simple example, and I'm not sure if Louise is aware of it. Louise has now qualified 2 consecutive months with a minimum of 500 personal purchase volume. Am I right, Louise?
Yes.
So how many volume points did you make each month?
When I started, I made 107. And, well, sorry, incorrect, 765. And I'm currently standing on 1,125.
Okay, so last month was 760, and this month already more than 1,000. Meaning you had 2 months, a minimum of 500. What I love is the 500 don't interest you. And this is where I can see that Louise is somebody caring about people. She just does whatever comes together. Yeah, it's more than 500, but she just helps everybody who comes along her way. Now, one secret, Louise, if you find 2 people who are like you this month and start this month their 500 minimum, and you do your 3rd month in January, and these 2 people do with you December, January, February, do you know that you get from Herbalife a reward from €350?
That is my plan.
Okay, that's what I like. This is qualifying for everything and know what to do. Okay, I don't talk any further to you now. I'm getting scared now that you overtake me. Talking to 10 people per day. If this is via social media, flyer, badge, shake party, whatever it takes, whatever it is. So some of you know me that I like to go almost every day to my jog, and I take 10 flyers with me. And within that hour of my jog, or in the meantime, I got actually faster, I'm done in 45 minutes, but I take my 10 flyers with me. And I have my 10 decent conversations in between. And the conversation is not longer than 1 or 2 minutes, but that forces me that I have the flyers in my hand during my jog is actually for me my mind trigger that I talk to people. So find something which triggers you to talk to 10 people a day. If you go shopping, you can do it while you're shopping. If you're on the road, you can do it while you go on the road and you need to stop maybe at the garage. You find so many different opportunities to talk to people. Wear your badge, so your badge should be always on. Find opportunities to talk to people. And if it is that you make a lot of advertisement on social media, that you make a lot of advertising there, that can be also possible. Or posters you put out. But find a way that you have with 10 people contact every single day. And it is possible. Again, it's an attitude. I talk to 10 people every single day. I plant 10 seeds every single day, but quality seeds. This is why don't make mass flyers out there in post boxes. Find a decent conversation to somebody where the person finds really that you want to help them. Minimum have 1 HRM per week. I know for Germany you need to find a way to have maybe more local meetings or to make a meeting directly. In South Africa, in Cape Town, we are blessed because we were working a year hard on it to build up actually a meeting routine that we have now 3 different meetings every single week in 3 different regions in Cape Town. But I'm sure you will find the way right also in Germany. If you just have that mindset, we want to have an HRM. A year ago, Louise doesn't know because for her, meetings are normal. Am I right, Louise?
Yes.
So you don't know that a year ago there was no meeting?
No.
We just decided we want to have meetings, and we started with one, and now we basically have in 3 different regions in Cape Town every single week minimum 1 meeting. We have even now 1, 2, 3, 4 meetings this week. And we have even meetings next week because we don't stop for Christmas. So that's all a mindset, that's an attitude, yeah? Minimum 1 BBS every single month. Again, I go back to what I said earlier on. If you don't want to move forward, if you want to stay where you are, or if you are happy with things how they were last year and the year before, then don't feel obliged that you need to do certain things. But if you really want to change something in your life, then it's a minimum that you go to 1 BBS every single month because you want to take your team with you. There's celebration, there's recognition. And then something brand new, Louise knows that, we just announced it now for Cape Town, and it will happen also in Joburg. I just need to fix the date. So we will have a Millionaire Mind training. And this will be hosted just for our team. And obviously then attending this kind of Millionaire Mind training is essential to move forward from where you are right now, because this goes into personal development. The BBS, the Business Building Seminar, this is to build your business, meaning that you can bring customers and members there to develop them from the first stage. But if you really want to move forward, you want to attend the Millionaire Mind training, which will happen every second month. And then attending the Leadership Development Weekend and the Extravaganza, it's just a no-brainer. We all go to the Leadership Development Weekend. So please put it in your diaries. Germany has equal events. You know already about the events. We were talking about them already. And then being and remaining a good student of the Herbalife business is very, very essential. So this is, again, congratulations to all of you who are on the call tonight. It's just, it shows me that wherever you are actually like a sponge, you want to soak up all the information and learning more and applying that information. This is what a good student does all the time. So I'm 23 years in Herbalife, and I don't think, and I know actually, not think, I know that I'm not finished yet with learning. And interesting enough, when you look at the higher levels, Chairman's Club member is a level after the president team. Founder circle is even higher. They are the best students. Interesting enough, the higher the people in the Herbalife ranks, you must look at them. Front row, books out, they write the most, they take the most notes, they have the most attention. It's absolutely mind-boggling when you watch that. Yeah. So this is where you can learn. So where you are right now and where you want to be. So a member, when you got started as a member, and Louise is now already on a level of 35%, and you want to move towards the supervisor level. So when you look at that, Louise, then you, and sorry for all the others who are on the call tonight, I just take now Louise because she appears on the front page to me. And I know she is on a members level. She is actually now on a senior consultant level. So when you are on a members level, between 25 and 42%, you want to move to the supervisor level within 4 months. You can do it in 1, 2, 3, or 4 months. Yeah. And this basically needs a client base that you have a solid supervisor level, needs a client base of 10 to 15 customers, and plus 2 to 3 active members. Because this builds already the foundation for your next level, which is then the active supervisor. What you should prevent is reaching a level and then thinking, oh my goodness, the next level is so far away. It should be actually like you're driving and this is just a stop on your road. Yeah. It's when we're thinking now from Cape Town and we're driving, for example, to George, then wilderness is just a step. No, wilderness is after George. That's a bad example now. We drive to Knysna, okay, from Cape Town, but then George and wilderness is just a stop in between. So we stop there maybe, we have a cup of coffee or tea there, we mix another shake there, and then we continue our road. And this is basically how you want to think. Now again, it depends where you put your level. Now I told you early on the different income levels. So when you say, for example, so I want to earn between 15 and 20,000 Rand, just as an example, yeah, then you know active world team is your nice now. This is the far distance you want to reach. All the other levels you need in between. But understand each level you achieve the right way leads already automatically to the next stop. Does that make sense?
Yes.
So you don't reach a level and now you think, oh my goodness, what do I need to do for the next level? It's continuously building. Every single month, 5 to 7 new customers. Every single month, 2 to 3 new members. And that builds basically up these levels I'm talking about. So to reach from supervisor to active supervisor, and the active supervisor in insider circles, we actually call a rich supervisor. Because this supervisor has a consistent business. This is not an on-off business. This is where we know you have reached it the right way. You have between 15 to 25 clients, and you have 5 to 7 active members already in your team. That means you make a minimum of 2,500 total volume points every single month together with your team. And that will grow from 2,500 in your first month to 3,000, 3,500, further to 5,000. Because every single month, 5 to 7 new customers, and every single month, 2 to 3 new members. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Does it scare you?
No, I need to get a charger quickly.
So even if it scares you a little bit, it's basically showing that you just need to change your mindset a little bit and must just, what scares you the most is actually your biggest growth. So from active supervisor to world team, it's basically just 1 more month. Active supervisor is you have a minimum of 2,500 total volume points for 3 months. If you do 1 more month, your world team. So this is basically something which should be a given. But then from active supervisor to active world team, there you can see now 20 to 30 clients, and you have, in the meantime, 7 to 10 active members. So now it depends in which time do you want to build that up. If you're consistently, you can build that up within the next 6 months, including 3 to 5 supervisors. Now the supervisors, you can't sponsor just now and say, and you are my next supervisors. The supervisor you develop out of your members. Does that make sense? So you take your member on a journey all the time. Your member, remember, qualifies, when you look at the top of the part, your member qualifies from 25% to supervisor within 4 months. So you teach them the skills and you monitor and help them and focus with them to get customers, to keep the customers and do a great follow-up, and to get members and keep members, and to have 2 to 3 members. This is what you do together with your member. You want to develop your member within the next 4 months to a supervisor level. So if you do that with 2 to 3 members every single month, you get sooner or later your 3 to 5 supervisors who are in a stage of already being active or on their way to active supervisor. And this develops your active world team. So it's a consistency, it's understanding the whole process. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Yeah.
Any questions? No? And obviously the GET team, when you look at that, interesting enough, active supervisor to active role team has around about 20 to 30 clients and has around about 7 to 10 active members. The active supervisor who moves towards the GET team, you don't need to be first an active role team to get to GET team. You also can jump over that. And you see that the GET team has around about 20 to 30 clients, has 7 to 10 active members, and has around about 7 to 15 supervisors, either being already active supervisor or on their way to become an active supervisor. And it's developed step by step by step by step. So at the moment, I'm not scared on which level you are right now. And if you're not happy with where you are right now, then just go one step back and say, okay, what do I need to do from member to supervisor? So if you don't have 10 to 15 clients and 2 to 3 active members, just apply your mind to get again brand new 10 to 15 clients and 2 to 3 active members. And when you're on that level, apply your mind from supervisor to active supervisor. If you're not an active supervisor right now. If you're an active supervisor already, then apply your mind to the active role team. And so on. So you can start your development at any level you're right now. Doesn't matter which level you have achieved already. Sometimes you have a plank maybe in between because of private circumstances. So you can restart all the time. For those who are on track and on the move right now, I just can give you one tip. Continue doing what you're doing. Be consistent every single day. If you wonder at the moment, we have made a decision in Cape Town. And we decided there's Christmas, and Christmas is exactly one day. So there is no reason to stop meetings. There is no reason to talk to less people, because now actually is the hottest season we can dream of. What is happening right now in the mindset of the people? They are either scared of gaining weight on Christmas time, so they need our tips that they should have. They can eat anything. At the moment, my new clients, I tell them you can eat anything over Christmas. I don't care. But have a shake for breakfast and have a shake at 5 o'clock. Drink your water, and besides that, I allow you anything. Maybe take some extra fiber. Take the hydrate when you drink alcohol to have no hangover on the next day. But I want them to take a shake for breakfast and a shake at 5 o'clock. So I don't make them mad about weight loss. If somebody comes to me now and says, Bea, I want to lose weight, I want to start now because, and it's interesting for me, I get at the moment so many people who tell me, Bea, I want to lose weight, I need to live healthier. And they don't care about Christmas. They celebrate Christmas, but they don't care about Christmas now coming or not. It's for me interesting. People change, shift at the moment a lot. And you just need to be open to that. And you need to feel what you personally think. If you think the Christmas is the time where we just indulge ourselves, or is Christmas the time where people, they just want to live healthier anyway? There's too many things happening around people right now. You must have a look around. So many people develop very serious diseases or even die at the moment right now. And that makes people scared that they understand they need to change now something. So there's huge opportunity actually helping people as quick as possible. So it's all the mindset what we apply. And this is why I even begged Gwen to make the call for us on Wednesday regarding the weight loss challenge. So, and I have one last thing for you. I have a little video clip from Mark Hughes, and from Jim Rohn, actually talking about Mark Hughes, and I just hope it works now for us.
Mark Hughes philosophy. And I'm going to mention just 3 parts of Mark's philosophy that helped him become successful. His first philosophy was choosing this market.
Yes.
Yes.
Mark could have put the products in the store, advertised them on television. He could have sold the products that way, using testimonials, television. But here's the philosophy of marketing that Mark chose, and it's good to make the note, person to person, rather than putting the products in the store. Here's why. He knew that if someone bought the product in the store, no one would follow up and get them to use the product. He knew the best way to get someone to use the product was person to person. Someone who used the product, getting someone else to use it. Now, if you learn person-to-person marketing, you will have a tremendous skill for the rest of your life, person-to-person. It's a chance to make a fortune. Here's the power of Herbalife's marketing system. Directly and indirectly, you could positively affect the lives of hundreds of people. Some of you will positively affect the lives of hundreds of people using Herbalife's method directly and indirectly. Indirectly means you affect someone's life, they affect 10 people. You affect them, they affect 10. When in fact you actually affect those 10 because you affected the person that affected you. That's what we call indirect influence. Some of you using Herbalife's person-to-person marketing directly and indirectly will affect the lives of thousands of people. Some of Herbalife's top distributors using this method of marketing are affecting the lives of tens of thousands of people. By Mark himself using this method of marketing, directly and indirectly has affected the lives of millions. That's how powerful this philosophy of marketing is, person to person. Affecting the lives of millions of people, positively. And he never finished high school, never went to college, never went to university. Amazing, using the power of this philosophy of marketing. Now here's the next philosophy, marketing. Those that do the work get the work. You're a teenager, you start, you do the work, you get it. Weren't you one of the youngest millionaire team members? 18. So, jot this down. Age doesn't matter. In some places where you go to apply for a job, age doesn't. If you're too young, they say no, can't work here. If you're too old, they say no, can't work. Too old. Too young, too old. Herbalife, age doesn't matter. Next, education doesn't matter. Some jobs you went inquire if you didn't graduate high school. So age education doesn't matter, and age doesn't matter. Next, circumstances do not matter. If you come from very modest circumstances, you know, having to start at the bottom, Mark says, welcome to everybody. That's where I started. So circumstances don't matter. Education doesn't matter. Age doesn't. Next, equal opportunity. Men, many women these days are looking for equal opportunity. Herbalife offers it. You do the work, you get paid. So that was Mark's philosophy. Those that do the work. Mark's philosophy.
Oops, not again. So I hope that you could understand it, but I've sent you also the link on our team chat. So if you want to see it again, and I think it's so basic, but it makes us also understand the opportunity, what we have to offer to the people. So don't make it complicated. We have the most stunning opportunity we can show to the people. And I just want to finish off for tonight with 4 different quotes from our founder, Mark Hughes, who said, a leader is one who knows the way, goes the way, and shows the way. And you are all leaders. You know the way already to show to your customers, you go the way, and you show the way. So this is already, if it is to your customer or whatever you have achieved so far, you are a leader. So start to apply a leader's mindset. Don't think others are leaders. You are the leader of your life. And you are the leader of your Herbalife business. Mark, you say it all the time, our business is about use the products, wear the button, and talk to people. So apply that, talk to 10 people a day, and do that every single day for 90 days, and just see what starts to shift. The person you are, who you are, what you say, how you talk, and the business you develop, it will be mind-boggling. You can't imagine what happens if you are consistent for the next 90 days. And then he said, we are the kind of company that we want our children to respect and their children to respect. And I think you can see that now. Herbalife is now, in January, and the 1st of February, we are actually 38 years on the market. Herbalife is one of the most respected nutrition companies. If you want to compete with someone, he said, compete with yourself. Be the best you possibly can every day. Don't compare yourself with others. Don't compete with anybody. If somebody is faster, slower, whatever they do is not your business. Your business is you, yourself. Compete with yourself and do every day a little bit better than yesterday. So thank you very much for tonight's call. Thank you very much for being on the call. Thank you very much for taking notes. I hope there was some in it which helps you to develop yourself further. And obviously, if you have any questions, just come back to me and we pick it up from there, what is specifically for your personal needs important. Okay, that's?
Thank you, Pia.
Pleasure. Take care. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
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 Bye-bye.
Bye, Han.
Bye.
Bye.